Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we are really focusing on the true crucible of golf, the putting green. Forget the power drive, forget the perfect iron shot.
Yeah.
We're diving deep into what it takes to get that, awareness, clarity, and just rock-solid confidence when you're standing over a four-footer.
It's the ultimate mental test in sports, isn't it?
It really is.
Most of the game, like a drive or a long iron, it's athletic, it's reactive, you just swing.
Right, you react.
But putting, it's almost no physical effort, but
Wow.
it demands maximum mental clarity, stillness, trust, and just being completely present.
And what's so fascinating from the frameworks we looked at is that the mental pressure, it just changes completely depending on the distance.
Oh, completely.
So that one-size-fits-all mindset, it just doesn't work.
Not at all. You've got the long putts, right? Anything over, say, 6 meters, 20 feet.
Okay.
Those are all about imagination, patience, and committing to the right pace. You're sort of a navigator landing a plane.
I like that. And then you've got the short ones.
Yeah.
Inside maybe 2 meters, 6 feet.
Oh, the nerve janglers.
Yeah.
Those are all about confidence, your nerves, and just staying calm when everyone, including you, expects you to make it.
That pressure just changes everything.
It does. And that's why a blended approach just fails. You really need a dedicated mental framework for each one.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive. First, we're going to establish the 4 sort of universal mental habits that work on every putt.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to pivot and give you custom, really actionable steps for those long, imaginative putts and those high-pressure short ones.
Let's do it. Let's unpack this mental architecture.
Okay, so before we get into customizing for long versus short, what are the baseline mental habits, the things that separate the really consistent putters from everyone else?
Well, the first one is, it's the easiest one to myth because it feels so basic.
Yeah.
It's purposeful breathing. I mean, the best putters, they breathe deliberately and slowly through their whole routine. They get that a calm breath equals calm hands. It's a simple phrase, but it's true. If you're holding tension in your chest, it goes straight to your wrists.
I think most of us only realize we've stopped breathing, right as we're about to hit it.
Exactly. Or you take one big gasp.
Yeah. So once the body's calm, what's the next mental step?
Clear visualization. And this is more than just, hoping it goes in.
Right.
It's forming a really distinct, sensory-rich mental image before the stroke. They actually see the ball rolling on the line. They might even hear the sound of it dropping in the cup.
So you're giving your nervous system a little preview.
A pre-run of the event, exactly.
Yeah.
If the mind hasn't already done it successfully, the body's going to hesitate.
That makes a lot of sense. But what about that voice in your head, the chatter that says, don't miss this or don't flick your wrist? How do you anchor your focus?
That's the third habit. It's commitment to a single cue word.
A cue word.
Yeah, something simple like smooth or roll or trust. It acts like a mental anchor. So when all that noise starts, the cue word just replaces it all with one single, simple focus.
I see. It just cuts through the clutter.
It simplifies the whole complex task down to one feeling.
Okay, and the last one. I think this is the hardest one for people to really get. Detachment from the outcome.
Oh, absolutely. This is the real difference maker. Good putters, they only focus on the process they can control.
The routine, the line.
The routine, the pace, the line. They get that once the ball leaves the putter face, the result. It's out of their hands. It's uncontrollable.
So they just let it happen.
They execute their commitment and let the result be what it is without that emotional baggage. That neutrality lets them move on to the next shot no matter what just happened.
Okay, so we have the foundation.
Oh.
But let's be honest, that foundation can crumble really fast when you're staring down a 40-foot putt and all you can think about is not 3-putting.
Right.
How do we approach those long ones differently?
The big psychological trap on long putts is overcompensation. You try too hard.
I do that.
We all do. You either tense up and try to force it close, or you get so passive you leave it 10 feet short. You lose that confident pace.
So the mental goal here, it's not actually to make it.
No, not really. The mental goal is rolling the ball with pure intention and a confident pace. The mindset has to be commit to your speed and line, and don't worry about whether it drops.
And the result of that commitment is?
The byproduct is more 2-putts. You just have to approach these with creativity and feel, not aggression.
Okay, so let's walk through it. The 6 mental prep steps for these long ones.
Right. Step 1 is to see the full journey. You stand way behind the ball, soften your gaze, and you let your eyes literally walk the ball over the whole slope, the breaks, the distance.
You're taking in the whole environment.
The whole picture, not just the hole.
Then there's a specific breath technique, right? It's more than just a deep breath.
Yeah, this is a nervous system reset. It's step 2, the 4-4-6-2 breath.
Okay, how's that work?
You inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale slowly for 6, and then just pause for 2.
6-second exhale.
That long exhale is the key. It triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest side. It literally calms your heart rate and any tremor in your hands.
Wow. Okay, so you're calm. Now visualization. Step 3.
You have to picture the ball rolling with perfect pace, finishing gently right next to the hole, or even in it.
And you said use all the senses?
All of them. Hear the ball drop, see the roll slowing down perfectly. This isn't about power. It's all about deceleration.
Okay. Step 4 is the cue word, which has to match the goal. So for this, it's rhythm, not force.
Exactly. You want a word like smooth or flow, something that encourages a nice swooping tempo. You just say it silently as you approach the ball.
And the practice stroke, step 5, it can't be mechanical.
No, it has to be a felt roll. Your rehearsal has to feel exactly like the pace you want. If you rehearse a short, jerky stroke, that's what's going to come out.
It has to be a true rehearsal.
A true representation. And finally, step 6 is just trust. You step in, align, glance at the hole one last time, back to the ball, and you just roll it. Let go of control.
And to train this, there's a specific drill, the lag to the coin drill.
Yeah, this is a great one.
How does it work?
You put a coin about a foot, maybe 30 centimeters behind the hole. Then from, say, 10, 15 meters out, you hit 5 putts.
Okay.
The goal is to stop the ball between the hole and the coin. Short is a failure. Cast the coin is a failure.
So that forces you to be precise with your tempo.
Absolutely. The only focus is feel and tempo. And here's the critical part. After each putt, you rate your commitment on that 1 to 5 scale we talked about.
Not the result, your commitment.
Your process. 5 is pure commitment. 1 is you hesitated or steered it. That mental rating is the only thing that matters, not where the ball actually ended up.
That's a perfect way to shift the focus. Okay, let's flip it. Let's go inside 2 meters. The dreaded short put. This is where confidence just evaporates for so many people.
It's intensely psychological because you should make them right.
Right, that's the pressure.
And that pressure leads to 2 things. Fear of embarrassment and just crippling perfectionism. You stop thinking about rolling the ball and start thinking about your hands, your stroke.
Who's watching?
Exactly.
The big insight here seems so counterintuitive. Short putts are not technical. They're mental.
That's it. The goal isn't just to make it. The goal is to trust your motion and stay present.
So you have to treat them like decisive, confident actions.
Yes. No steering, no guiding, just bold commitment to the line.
Okay, let's break down the 7 steps for these. It starts with the breath again, but it's a bit faster this time.
Right. Step 1, anchor with breath. Before you even walk up, 1 deep breath in through the nose, slow exhale through the mouth. It's a quick reset.
Step 2, choose an exact target. We're not just aiming at the hole.
No, precision is everything here. You have to pick a specific spot. A blade of grass, a dimple on the ball, something on the lip of the cup. That tiny target is all you focus on.
And the visualization, step 3, has to be just as specific.
It does. You need to see the ball hitting the center back of the cup at the speed you want. You can even say silently to yourself, right there.
Step 4, the cue word again.
For simplicity, the mind is racing, so you need to shut it down.
Something like
True or firm, something that demands boldness. Repeat it silently.
And step 5, this one's big. It's about the practice swing.
Or lack thereof. A key restraint here. Only 1 calm rehearsal stroke.
Just one.
Just 1. It has to match your intended tempo. No tension, no second guessing. Too many practice strokes just leads to paralysis by analysis.
Then step 6 and 7 are the execution and what happens after.
Step 6 is just go. Align, look at your tiny target, trust it, exhale, and stroke the putt.
And then step 7, which seems vital for long-term confidence, the no reaction, only reset rule.
So critical. Make or miss, you detach immediately.
You just let it go.
That's right. You make it, great, move on. You miss it, it's already gone. Stay neutral. That prevents 1 miss from destroying your confidence for the next one.
And to build that discipline, the research points to the 3-6-9 ladder drill.
This is a fantastic pressure drill. It forces you to comply with the routine.
As it said it.
You put 3 balls down at 3, 6, and 9 feet. The challenge is to make all 3 in a row, but you must use your full mental routine on every single putt.
The breath, the target, the cue word.
All of it, the single practice stroke. And if you miss any of them,
You start over.
You go all the way back to the 3-footer. It builds that sequencing pressure. You track how many full commitment reps you do, not just makes. The goal is to make the routine automatic.
Okay, this is a really robust set of frameworks, but knowledge isn't enough. We have to measure it. How can you actually journal or track this mental game?
Right, the scorecard only tells you half the story. The real indicators are the process metrics. First, track your routine time. The ideal window is about 15 to 25 seconds. If you're under 10, you're rushing. If you're over 30, you're overthinking.
And the second one is that commitment rating again, the 1 to 5 scale.
Exactly. How fully did you trust your read? Did you hesitate? That forces you to be honest with yourself about your mental state.
Third, for long putts specifically, track your leave distance.
Yeah, you should be aiming for an average leave under 60 centimeters, about 2 feet. If it's more than that, you know your pace control is off.
And fourth, reaction tracking.
Yeah.
This is about measuring your neutrality.
Just count them. How many times did you react? A fist pump, a frustrated gesture, versus how many times you just stayed neutral. It's a direct measure of that no reaction only reset rule.
And those numbers then feed into some bigger questions you should ask yourself.
Right, the reflection. Always start with the positive. What helped me trust my putts today? Then look at the misses. Where did my mind go? Did I worry about my hands?
Then the big one.
Did I stick to my routine or did I start chasing results? That's where you start to see the patterns.
So what if someone is doing all this? They're journaling, but they just feel totally stuck. Are there any quick fix strategies?
There are. If your short putts are a disaster, the prescription is simple. For 3 straight days, do nothing but confidence reps from 1 meter.
A meter, so like 3 feet.
Yes. The goal is to make 50 in a row. You just build that immediate, undeniable proof that you can roll the ball true from close range.
And for long putts, if the tempo is the problem.
Do pace-only drills. No target. Just hit balls across the green, focusing only on the speed and feel. It takes the pressure of the hole away completely.
What if you're just mentally fried from all the tracking?
Go light. Simplify everything. 1 breath, 1 keyword, 1 putt. That's it. Just get back to basics. You have to give your mind a break when it gets overloaded.
This whole deep dive really clarifies that golf doesn't reward perfect mechanics.
Not at all.
It rewards mental clarity and just total commitment to a process, especially on the green.
It really does. The best putters aren't trying to make putts. They just commit to seeing it, feeling it, and rolling it.
I think the biggest takeaway, the thing that underlines everything we talked about today, is that one directive: don't chase makes.
Yeah.
Chase commitment.
That's the mindset shift.
That's everything.
And, since this whole thing really rests on that idea of emotional neutrality, that no reaction, only reset rule, here's a thought for you to take with you this week.
Yeah.
Try applying that same principle to something completely non-golf. Maybe it's a tough conversation at work or getting some critical feedback. If you commit to your process in that moment, but consciously stay neutral on the immediate outcome, how does that change things? How does it shift your own commitment level? You might find that that kind of mental clarity works well beyond the clubhouse walls.